So here we are at the bottom of the ramp. If you're first learning how to skate a mini ramp like this, I highly recommend starting at the very bottom of the ramp. I see way too many kids in this day and age who have never skated a mini ramp, no matter what size. They go straight to the top of the mini ramp and they spend the next like 5 hours trying to get the guts up to drop in. And I highly recommend not doing that. This is where you got to start. So for your first initial pushes, what you want to do is you want to try and keep your board as straight as an arrow. You want to make sure that it's not angled in any way, because if you hit it at any kind of an angle, the board is obviously going to come back in the wrong angle and you're going to probably tip over one way or another. What you want to do is you want to jump on your board and you want to make sure your feet are directly over the bolts. So having your feet over the bolts, nice and wide on the board, will give you the lowest possible center of gravity and it'll be the most comfortable position to ride in. Now this is really important because you don't want to tip over, either forwards or backwards. A little bit of variation is okay by having your feet maybe a little bit on the tail on the back and your front foot a little bit more on the nose. So one final note that I want to emphasize is keep your body as low as possible. Knees super bent on the board so that you've got your lowest possible center of gravity, and again it's going to keep you very balanced while you're coming up and down the transition and getting the hang of it. Now what you want to do when you're pumping is you want to try and figure out the sweet spot. Now the sweet spot is a spot on the ramp where you're going to put all of your weight into the ramp to try and maintain your speed. And what I mean by that is when you're riding up the ramp, when you're coming back down, you want to make sure that close to the bottom of the ramp, right near the flat part, you want to bend your legs and put all of your weight into the transition so that you can gain momentum to get to the other side.